Holt Wood is a 34-acre ancient woodland, operating as an environmental social enterprise that provides education, training and job skills development to excluded and unemployed young people in the area.
Holt Wood started with the idea of economic conservation, that could conservation actually provide an economic return rather than being always seen as a fringe, funded fringe.
This idea of regenerating the woodlands and the excluded youth grew to a viable business with a staff of 21. Their next target was to build eco-buildings in the woodlands that combined cutting-edge technology and ancient build techniques. The aim of the KTP, with the University of Lincoln, was to develop designs for a range of autonomous eco-buildings, leading to the establishment of an environmental social enterprise construction company.
The architecture KTP was to actually apply for planning permission for further buildings and then get the design of those buildings sorted and the funding to build them. The key one being the community hall, which would be the focal point of the wood and the business.
The KTP excited us hugely. There's a lot of things we do naturally very well, but there was a huge gap in our knowledge when looking to project our business and looking to growing our business. The KTP interests us because transfer of knowledge can only be good. And when we looked at the KT model originally, some of the trustees were thinking, ooh, well, it's only with very big companies, there isn't really a history of them dealing with social enterprises. Will they, understand us, will they? And we were so pleasantly surprised that the KTP model could work for a social enterprise of our size and work at getting the great benefits that we have got from it.
The community hall, designed and built by the KTP project, used a unique design with unconventional materials.
When you look at the fact that we've used volunteers, excluded children from school, and the local community to build a building, well, it hasn't gone up as quickly as you would expect it to go up, but that actually doesn't matter because 5 learners have got their training programme out of this, so that's a really good outcome for that.
We've got a building that will be worth approximately £1 million. We're developing a construction business which is growing steadily, and we've achieved a huge knowledge base for the future.
The key thing with the knowledge transfer partnership when you enter it is try not to have too many constraints. Try and really see this as your opportunity to think big, to be a visionary. It does what it says on the tin. It is a transfer of knowledge. And you grasp that when you get into your partnership, and you use that.
Our relationship with Lincoln University is now absolutely embedded. I am on the advisory board to the business school. We work with 4 departments. We're seen as key in a lot of areas of study. We've used that link with Lincoln to widen our links with other universities, and we now have working relationships with at least one department in virtually every university in the East Midlands.
Many departments became involved with the project, including the business school. This led to the second KTP project, which is aimed at developing the performance of the business. The KTP aims to develop and embed social accounting into Holt Wood's management systems to create a business model that can be franchised.
The innovative side of this particular project is beginning to come to the fore. It's shown us had a real taste of the young people and their social needs, and how that can be wrapped up, if you like, in the social return of investment model. I think it's going to be really interesting.
What they're going to be looking at is the university have a mission where they want to actively engage businesses to have responsible futures. So it means the university are actually going to learn something by working with Holt Wood, and it means that the university can take that Holt Wood model and then utilise it in public and private sector to make them more aware of the social benefits of embedding socially important practices into their values and their mainstream of business.
I think the KTP model is one that is underutilised by social enterprise in the sector because it can achieve more than just the economic return. And we have achieved with that KTP steps in all our targets of environmental, social and economic.
Aided by the KTP project, Holt Wood is now generating the same turnover as a 500-hectare farm, with a growth profile of about 20% a year and a net surplus, on average, of 10%. Their innovative model for the countryside has certainly delivered.
Look at the innovative way you want your company to work, and I guarantee you the KTP partnership will help you reach and realise those dreams.
Our original ambition of demonstrating a viable return from managing an ancient woodland appropriately has been exceeded dramatically, and that what we have on offer here is perhaps something that wider society is seeking, that is about a sustainable future. It's about a way of living with and negating the effects of climate change in a way that doesn't mean you have to suffer. It can be about a quality of life. It can be about a life that isn't just driven by the marketplace in financial terms, but is about a balanced future.
This can be the age of innovation. This can be just the time to start looking at benefit stacking for your company. If you haven't got the capacity to do that in-house, I would really recommend you look at KTP.